Good evening, Professor Carver and fellow classmates. My name is Nicole Marie Rowland, and this is our Week 4 video discussion on our industry's future. My chosen industry is actually social media marketing, and as we all know, social media and social media marketing is an innovation and a competition in itself. Some of the factors that affect social media marketing are the consistent addition of new social media networks. There's always, no matter how big, no matter how small, there's always some new social media network trying to break into our lives and kicking other social media networks out in the process. For example, networks like MySpace and Friendster are now on the decline, and networks like Pinterest and Plaxo are on the incline. Pinterest is actually used the most by women, so that's something to keep in mind when you think about trends. And then Plaxo is used the most by senior citizens, so that's also something to keep in mind when you think about trends. Twitter and Facebook are obviously the most omnipotent, rather, of all of the of all of the social media networks. So they're obviously the slowest to grow because they've already grown pretty much, but you still do have to keep them in mind as you move on in the future. They're still going to be big selling tools. People are still going to go for what they know, which is Twitter and Facebook. Some other things that I found interesting in our industry's growth, in my industry's growth rather, is the is the addition of more government regulations on social media networks. Social media obviously is all about freedom of speech, so there's always been some type of indirect governing of social media, whether it was through cyber bullying regulation or something like that, but now in countries like Australia, they're starting to sanction, or they're asking to sanction social media in order to keep people from offending other parties. So that's something big that's going on. In the United States, we're actually hoping that more government factions will get more involved in Facebook as a way to distribute our policies and to teach the younger generation more. But in other countries, they actually do want to sanction things like Facebook and Twitter. So that's something also to look out for in the future and just to keep an eye on. Some other trends that are really growing and becoming big are the use of social media on television and in competition shows. Recently, I just watched America's Next Top Model, and people on Facebook and Twitter were actually able to vote on who would stay or who would go that week. I know that they also do that on The Voice and X Factor, I believe, as well. So those are some cool things to look forward to in my industry's future. Obviously, there are tons more factors to look into, but those are the things that I'm most interested in right now. The Pinterest and the Plaxo and the other industries that are making the biggest deal right now, the government regulations that may be placed on social media, and then obviously the newest of the trends, which is using social media on TV. So that's what I've got going on right now, and that's my industry's future, and you guys have a great night. Bye-bye.